Welcome back, ladies, gents, and everybody, to the next episode. I don't even know what number we're on. We're on a number. It's over 40. That's all I know. And I'm super stoked that we have over 40 episodes in a series again. It's been a while. That's mostly 100% my fault, and a little bit about the packs not being able to grab my attention quite as well. Quick little note though, I have gone a little crazy into the Thaumcraft, which is good. I've progressed, is basically what I want to show you guys. So, as you can see, I will do a quick little update. We have the Arcane Bellows. I actually made the Thaumium Essentia smelter, and if we take a look at our Thaumcraft, it's almost all done up. It's pretty darn close anyways, right? I made myself the Thaumatorium, right, for making things over here. We got the Thaumic Dioptra. I have no clue how to read this whatsoever, so that's cool. Bubbly water, by the way, 22 aqua. Not bad, not bad. All the files, I've basically moved all of our files and Essentia into jars, as you can see over here. A couple of them have labels, all the rest are just blank. So that's good. That's good. We got a few white tallow candles, Everfull urn, just the basics, pretty much the basics. The other thing too, when we look in our Thaumanomicon, we pretty much have almost everything. I need to do a silk touch an item, so that I can get the focus break. And the advanced foci here, I'd like to make right away. In the alchemy, we bottled taint. I don't have unlocked. I don't think I found taint yet. And in here, it's basically your Essentia mirrors, and I need that break effect up there. So a little bit more research needs to be done, but nothing too crazy. Arcane Infusion is fully discovered as per right now, anyways. And Golomancy is also fully, researched up as of right now. As far as I can tell, anyways. I think I have everything. So, yeah, it says 96%. There might be something else. In the Thaumic Tinker, it's not letting me complete these. It keeps saying completing like this, and it won't carry on. So yeah, that's one of those things I can't really proceed at this point in time with those. I'm going to sleep quick because I do not want it to be nighttime when I do this craft. That was not part of the plan. So let's go sleep. And I ran out of sleeping mat because I've pretty much been over there the entire time, sleeping as you go. Fun fact with the sleeping mat and the angel ring, you can sleep in the sky. Oh yeah. Makes you feel pretty darn special. All right. Anyways, what we're going to be doing is we are going to do this infusion crafting, which requires 25 Predicantio, 50 Ordo. So let's double check that first. We have 40 there and 70 there. So we're good to go. The other thing that it takes is Quicksilver, Ender Pearl, and Diamond. Nice. I have all of the above. So what we're going to do is we'll put our Ender Pearl there. We'll put our Diamond on the opposite side. We'll take our Quicksilvers and put them opposite. Nice and even and balanced and all that kind of stuff. And we'll place that guy there. And how do I activate it again? Is it the Caster's Gauntlet? I think it is, right? There we go. So basically this thing starts to rotate. What's going to happen is it should start to pull in these items. Why is it not working? There we go. There we go. I had to click it again. So yeah, pretty darn good. It's a pretty minor recipe. Oh. Where did I get taint poison from? I don't know what's going on sometimes. Oh boy, we lost our Quicksilver. So yeah, it has the potential of knocking things off. The magnet definitely helps with that. But there we go. We did our first infusing crafting to get the advanced foci. Very cool. Very nice. This guy, all it takes now is an Auramancy, and we can get that guy done as well. So a lot of good things have been completed in Thaumcraft. I kind of just wanted to get it done, as bad as that sounds. So, yeah, I'm kind of sort of happy that we got it done, and we'll probably, I know for a fact that we'll have to come back around here and pretty much make improvements as we go, right, to some of our systems. I'm well aware of that, but for now, we are pretty far ahead when it comes to Thaumcraft, I would say. So that's really, really good. We have 15 and 20 left. That's good. That's really nice. Okay. I definitely need to automate, filling these jars, and I think there's more jars even than what I have present here, so that's good to know. And there is a little bit more research that's required. This is also our golem press, so we could work on crafting up a golem. We need these simple arcane mechanisms, and I'm just kind of being lazy at the moment for making like the alchemical brass and such. So yeah, very, very good. Very nice start to Thaumcraft, or almost like we've done a good portion of Thaumcraft. So that's really good. Makes me very, very happy. So in the meantime, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take off our goggles and kind of switch back into our helmet here. Is that the one? Durability. No, that's mine, right? Yeah. We'll switch back into the full quantum gear, and I'll just save our Thaumcraft stuff for a little bit later on. Nothing too crazy, nothing too, adventurous or anything like that, but yeah. I did actually get 2 wind generators from a loot chest for a reward, which I thought was ridiculously awesome. Absolutely. So yeah, we got that too. Was not anticipating that. Anyways, I need to get this thing charged up. I want to get this thing charging and going. And let's see, what else? What else do we want to start today? I mean, I'm kind of leaning towards seeing about environmental tech. You know what I mean? Like, I think you guys saw it up there. It was, yeah. We haven't unlocked, and we haven't touched it yet. And I think that we can. Okay? Now, there's a couple of different things that we can do. There's the Void Resource Miner, right? Which I can't remember what that one does. And then there's the Void Ore Miner. I think the Resource Miner gets you things like, yeah, because this is Ore Miner. Okay, that's good. Yeah, Resource Miner I think gets you things like dirt and stuff like that. So, I mean, it's nice to have, but probably not going to be something that I'm investing in fully, right? Like, we'll probably end up crafting them and everything, but that's about it. So let's take a look at this. Let's actually take a look at this and see what all we need, what all is required here. So it is pretty advanced. I will say that. And I think I have my assembler somewhere. Now, my base over there is designed to accommodate this system. We already got our litherite solar cells, which is very, very cool. And then this guy, let's see. Search Valkyrie digital guide. Did I not have a digital guide? I swear I made one. Crimson Rights. I know I have that. This book contains nothing but craved ravings. Thought that I would have gotten there already. No? Okay. I swear I made the guide. Did I store it somewhere? Guide, good guide. Sanguine Scientician. We'll have to jump down that adventure as well. This is the assembler. Did I make the guide? I know I did. I just have to find it. I don't know where I put it. Our inventory is a mess, in case you didn't know this. Let's see. Hollow projector. Nope, not there. Graphite. Staff. Nope, not there. Is it here? Maybe not. Doesn't look like it, does it? Not really. We have these Enderium turbines, which would be pretty cool to do. Did I not make the guide? I swear I did. All right, let's take a look. See, anyways, digital guide. This guy here. Oh, maybe I didn't because it's litherite. Let's just. I'm gonna do a quick little double check. I want to make sure that I'm not just goofing. Clear, 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 clear. Not seeing it. Maybe I didn't make it. Might not have made it. I thought I did. Anyways, so I'm going to go double check my other chests that I have randomly around here, just to make sure I didn't, like, stash it in some other chest. And if not, then we'll have to make it, I guess. Hello? Can you let me in? That'd be great. Alright, well, I checked everywhere. I didn't see it, so we'll make one. Let's go. All right, so the digital guide is very good. It does allow you to kind of learn a ton of good things. There's a lot of good things in this setup, right? Now, one of the things that we want to get pretty early on is the void ore miner, but I'd like to have the power to do it first of all, right? And to do that, we need at least a tier 1. So tier 1 is basically going to require 9 of those cells, 16 tier 1 structure frames, and basically some modifiers, okay? So, yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. So we need 9 of those solars and 16 structures. Okay, cool. Cool. I think that's a good start anyways, right? We have 4, so that's good. We basically just need some more. Now, I can't remember if I have any litherite anywhere. Litherite. There we go. Litherite. Okay, let's just take a look at that. Okay, there's 9 in there. Good. Good. I think that's about it. Yeah, kind of is seeming about all. It's not too bad though. I'll show you why. Now, I think that's all the litherite we have. Okay, so that'll allow us to get a little bit more, right? All things considered. But we can also duplicate it with our UU manner. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to stand here. We're going to duplicate a decent amount of this litherite until we get ourselves exactly what we need. Structural. Exactly what we need for our craft. Alright, so while we're waiting for some more litherite, as you can see, I've already gotten quite a few. We need to get some other things like these interconnects going. And one of the big things with the interconnects is, first of all, it's a lot of tin. It's aluminum brass, which is kind of annoying to make. But luckily we can do it in the induction smelter, so that's good. Right? We don't have to rely on smeltery. The other problem here is the signalum. The signalum is something that we don't have destabilized redstone at this point, but I am just about to make this Sibiuchi alloy. Now, Sibiuchi alloy is basically copper and silver. Nothing too crazy. It's pretty basic, all things considered. I was a little worried at first. I'm like, oh god, what are they going to be having me make to get this thing to work? But yeah, pretty straightforward. Nothing too crazy to get this Sibuichi. Oh man, I'm gonna have difficulty saying that fast. I can tell you that much. But yeah, so this gets us the Sibuichi that we require, which is good. That's very, very good. And then we basically just need to combine that with destabilized redstone. So that means more or less setting up our system to appropriately... by the way, 3 seems to, like, slowly drain it. Just ever so slightly. Now, each one of these is 60 millibuckets. They're not super cheap, all things considered. But I think it's well worth it for our sanity of UU and everything like that. So these litherite crystals, the only other way to get them is by molten enderium on a terrestrial artifact. That is annoying to make. I'm just going to put it out there. So I feel like this is one of the best ways to go about it, at least for now. I'm going to leave it at that. That'll give us 43. I don't know if that's quite enough, but we can generate a little bit more UU while we wait for it as well. Okay, so in the meantime, we should have 4 stacks of this Shibuichi. And let's go deal with the magma, or the way of melting it down, and all that kind of stuff. Now, I can't remember, because there was a point in time... Oh, I forgot that I started a celestial rock crystal as well. I gotta break... Is it still growing? I feel like it's growing. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it. I don't know how long those things take to grow or what they're doing, so I'm just gonna leave it for now. Okay, what all do we have? So we have the fluid transposer and magma crucible. I don't think I made the other items from nuclear craft. And I know I made them in the video, but then we lost, and I lost some of my backup of that world. So I can't remember. Okay, no, I did. Okay. So we can also use the melter, if I'm not mistaken, to get destabilized redstone as well. Yeah, right there. So we can do the same, and it's the same exact amount. I don't know which one's quicker. Which one's quicker? I have no clue. Yeah, I'm not too positive on that one, to be honest. Because we can use the fluid infuser, which we already have right here, along with our melter, like beside it. And basically, yeah, kind of sort of handle that, right? You know what? Let's go set up the magma and the fluid transposer. We might as well. We might as well. We got some time. I'm going to go set it up quickly. And then from there, we can figure out what we're doing with the setup. So here's one of my concerns with XNet right now. I've told it to insert blocks of redstone. It's not. It's not. But we do have some destabilized redstone, which is good. And we do have everything at least wired up for power. I mean, these machines are going incredibly slow, which is a completely different problem. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go throw a kit on each one of them, just to kind of speed things up. This guy will start producing at almost double the rate that it was, which is good. And this guy will as well, so that's excellent. So in here, I'm just going to throw them manually in to get ourselves some signalum to begin with. Now, I will want to automate this process down the road, but for whatever reason, again, you know, here's our drawer controller. We have it on export, no issues. And down here, we have on insert at the up for block of redstone. I don't get it. I don't know what the problem is. I don't know if it's like a priority situation. We have it on the up. Auto input enabled. Auto input disabled. Yeah. I don't get it. Right? I'm a little confused as to what's going on here. As to why the redstone's not making it where it needs to go. Right? It should be pulling from the system. We have an immense amount of redstone. So yeah, I'm a little bit conflicted. I don't know what to do. But yeah, so those are types of things that I continually am trying to figure out. It should be on that. Anyways, so yeah, even if I change the configuration to be like fully open, as you can see, it's pretty much not accepting any. And I have an advanced connector in this thing too. Like, it should be working. So, yeah. Yeah, a little conflicted. Little miffed, to say the least. But yeah, one of those things. North should be the back one here, but it's not doing anything different, so it's just not inputting it. Now, I don't know if it's having difficulty exporting from a compacting drawer or something like that. But yeah, it seems to work sometimes and then not other times. So that's the part that really confuses me, right? So anyways, nothing too crazy though. We're getting some signalum, which is great. We will be able to have destabilized redstone, which is also great. That solves part of our problem, right? Now, it is nighttime right now, so everything's chugging a little bit harder than it actually has to. So I should probably go sleep and at least get our solars back up and running over there for our system. And in the meantime, let's think about the next problem that we have. And that problem is we need black concrete. Now, black concrete, I don't think we're going to get this all done this episode, by the way. I'm just putting that out there. Black concrete, I don't even know if I have any concrete. And that's exactly what I was kind of looking for here. Do I have any just lying around? I might in a chest somewhere. I know that I've gotten some gray concrete, I believe it was, at some point in time. I don't know where I put it, though. Did I throw it out? Maybe. It's a possibility. But yeah. So we need to get some black concrete because that is required for these interconnects. Now, I'm pretty sure I need this one, not this one. Interconnect. I'm not sure which one. I mean, I'll try this one first because that's way cheaper of a recipe than this. But we only need black concrete powder, which is just ink and sand and whatnot. So it's not too bad. It's pretty easy overall. So block of iron, black concrete, redstone. Yeah, pretty easy to get these modifier components. But I'm going to try it first with an actual black concrete. So let's get ourselves at least a couple of ink sacks. And let's get... let's do 8 of you and 8 of you. Good. All right. Boom. Just like so and like so. And that should give us black concrete powder. Beautiful. Now, black concrete itself is just placed in water, just like we just did right there. Pretty straightforward, right? Nothing too crazy. So this interconnect, the connector is blocks of tin and aluminum brass. Oh, I forgot all about the aluminum brass, didn't I? Let's do 21 and 7 for now. And get at least a little bit of aluminum brass going. I completely forgot about that. Okay, good. Good. We can head over to our induction smelter. And I should really get another one for this, but for now, we'll just throw it in like that. And this guy will just throw on the ground. No big deal. My dank null will get rid of it. Oh. Oh, it's the opposite way around, isn't it? Well, we got a little bit. That's good enough for now. That's good enough for now. I muxed up the order of that recipe. Okay. Good. Good. So let's give the try. Let's give it a good solid try without doing the middle section, right? This guy right here. So 4 blocks of tin, signalum. So we need what? 16 blocks of tin? Yowzers. I mean, we have a lot of tin, but yowzers, that's a lot of tin. Because that only makes 1 each. Ooh. Oh. Spicy. That's spicy. Okay, there's an interconnect. Okay, so we can do it that way. Well, that's way cheaper than this way. Isn't it? I mean, a block of iron? Yeah, that's definitely cheaper. Okay, so that's good. We can get the interconnect for a little bit cheaper. which is nice. We just have to hydrate our black concrete. Now, there is a hydrator from Kryllyk, so that's good to know. What else can we do? We can straight up use a barrel, fluid infuser with water, obviously, hydrator, and of course you can just click it in here, right? That's a little annoying though, right? We can also go down to the river. I think this is the way that most vanilla folks are doing it, is they're just kind of going along the river's edge, right, with their blocks, placing them down in mass, and of course, because we have vein miner, we can easily grab it like so. It's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I like it. Hello? Why isn't that working? Anyways. Okay, so we can get ourselves the interconnects now, which are good. Let's just take out a stack of tin and get these things going, right? Boom, connectors, lots of them. Let's go. All right. That's not a lot of them. That's not a lot of them. That's barely any of them. Yeah, we got to get that aluminum brass going. So let's do this, and let me get the aluminum brass, and then we'll swing back around and get this all situated. I think I'm going to do 42 or 43, I guess, and some copper. All right, so this thing is very expensive, to say the least, and I hope it produces a lot more than what the guide tells us at 549 for what all's required for this bad boy. But anyways, we're getting closer and closer to it. So over here, I believe it says in the guide, and we can confirm that one last time, we need 9 solar cells, whichever grade we need. So there we go. We have 9. Awesome. We need some structure frames. Now, quick question. Do we get bonuses? We do not. Okay, cool. So we need to get a structure frame. Simple enough, right? So the structure frame requires litherite crystals. So let's place those down. I believe we need 16. So what is that? 3 more? That's 3 more, right? 16, yeah. So I need 3 more litherite. Not a big deal. The big deal here is we need all the interconnects that go with them. And for that, I'm going to make 64 connectors. Look at how expensive this recipe is. Just take this in for a quick second at how expensive this is. 64 times 4. 256 blocks of tin. That's a lot of tin. I don't care who you are. That's a lot of tin. So, yeah. It's pretty crazy when you think about it. Let alone the signalum as well, which is copper and silver and redstone, right? And the aluminum brass, which is copper and aluminum. Very expensive item. Be very careful, I guess, with it. Yeah, it's one of those things. Okay. So, anyways, that's going to get us at least 11. I got to get more black concrete, but that's pretty easily done. I can wrap that up quickly off camera, and then we can kind of hopefully assemble this thing at the same time. So, boom, there's 11 so far, right? So we need 3 more litherites, which we can get down here. Pretty straightforward. 1, this will be 2, and 3. And I need some more ink to get some more black concrete. Now, luckily enough, I went on a big ol' ink farming spree. So let's take back a few of those so that we are prepared accordingly. There we go. Yeah, get out of here, skeleton. Nobody cares about you, okay? Nobody cares about your little tiny arrows, all right? We'll leave it at that. Okay, and last but not least, number 3. Okay, so we have ink, so that'll allow us to get the black the black concrete powder, which is great. There's our litherite. Now, the one thing I haven't looked up is the modifier. I haven't looked that up yet at all. I'm just focusing on this initial setup here. Okay, 555. Beautiful. We'll put that back. I think I only need the one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Good. 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 For the most part, though, it's pretty easy. It's resource intensive. That's the biggest thing that I'm noticing right now. So right now, the biggest problem that I'm having is the amount of resources that it's taking to get this done. Okay. Okay. And boom. Right? Pretty straightforward. It's not complicated, but it just is time consuming. Okay? Good. Interconnect. There we go. 16 structure frames. We have all that. Sweet. This better be a dang good reward. That's all I have to say. So, we could just go void or miner. We honestly could. But we already made all the other stuff. So, we might as well keep on keeping on. So, we got the solar panel. That's the way we're going to begin with. Now, in here, yes, okay, good. You can go straight to here. That's good. So it's the 3 different options: resource miner, solar array, or the void ore miner. All are good options, but because I have the digital miner and I can make that work for us, I think I'm going to stick with that for now, okay? Now, the null modifier requires more interconnects. I was afraid of that. Okay. So it requires more interconnects, and I think I need 4 of those. So I'm not going to trouble you guys with the burden of seeing me basically make 4 of these things. What I'll do is I will get those done, and we'll be back to assemble the solar array. All right, so now that I'm basically out of all resources at this point in time, there is my 4 null modifiers as well. All right, so basically what we're at now is we need to get ourselves, I think it's the solar array tier 1. Do I need another panel? Oh, no. Do I? I think I do. Yeah, I think I do. Solar cells. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure I need one of these. I'm pretty sure I need one of those, don't I? Required blocks. 4 null. 9 cells. Yeah, I need one of those. Okay. So, I need another, what is it, 9 litherite. All right, I'm going to go park my butt here. We're going to pound out this litherite. We're going to get this done. And I might even try to scan a block, see if I can scan a block of litherite, because that might be helpful overall. The lapis is no big deal, and then we should be able to get ourselves another litherite solar panel pretty easily as well. So I'll be back once I actually have the solar array controller, which is that guy there, which is the actual item that I require. You know, one of those little hiccups. All right. Okay. Solar array controller. So that should be her. I know that we just completed the quest, all that kind of stuff. What did it say there, actually? Solar, large amounts of energy from the sun. The higher the tier, the more power is produced. Okay, great. Now, I know that this is something that we can... Oh, wow. Alpha glass. Cool. Cool. I know that this is something that we can rank up and everything, but man, I hope this produces more than the 500 RF per tick, because if it only produces that, oh boy. Oh boy. We just wasted a lot of time. If it does. All right. Let's see. So we are going to make the tier 1. That's great. I think we have everything that we need to kind of do this. So, if I remember correctly, which I do, I remember 100% correctly, it's this guy, and then those are a couple out. I can't remember the exact number, but we'll figure it out. Along with the 9 solar panels and the structure tier all around it. Now, how am I going to get power down to there is something I've been debating for a while. I don't think our tesseracts. No, what are they called again? Entangle. Yeah, these guys. Quantum Entangloporter is something that we might have to jump into at some point in time. It's not. I mean, it's a little bit bad. It's a little bit bad. I'm not gonna lie. It's a pretty decent recipe. I would like these for 2 reasons. One, we could connect our solar panel directly to our digital miner. That would be swell. 2, it would just be more efficient. And I wouldn't have cables running all over the place. But yeah, it's not too bad. These are actually probably the biggest pain, these intricate circuit boards. Dang. These guys aren't fun either, but yeah. Okay. Yeah, the Quantum Entangloporter would be very, very nice to have. It would. But we're not quite there yet. So, in the meantime, let's just run some power. Now, like I said, I'm hoping it's doing more than that, right? And those power bars, I think, are 8,000. Now, I do have the ultimate universal cable. So what I may end up doing is just kind of like a guinea pig, as bad as it sounds, of a different setup here. That's kind of what I'm thinking. The other option is I can straight up do XNet. We could try the advanced connector. It's supposed to transfer a ton of power, so maybe we'll do that. Let's do the XNet and see if we can't get it to work. Like I said, I've been having a few issues with the old XNet here, and yeah, it's not giving me the old warm and fuzzies. Now, for right now, I'm not going to place this in its final destination. Its final destination, I do want it to be centered in this building, or as center as it can be, kind of right above our telepad there on the next tier up. So basically right around here, give or take a little bit. It's not going there yet because we don't have the building at that point. But in the meantime, what I'm going to do is I think I'm just going to rope it in here. Will I be able to do that? Let's go take a quick gander. I can't remember how I have it all wired up down there. I know that I have this coming in, and this coming in, and that guy's coming in. Okay, so we should be able to pipe it in. We should be able to, I think. The nice thing about this is we should definitely be able to get a decent setup going. I love how that, doesn't show the full thing. But yeah, that's full. That's full, ladies and gentlemen. No big deal. Okay, so what I'm thinking is just building it off to the side right there. So let's run everything that we need to get this thing going. Okay, so first things first, let's run the XNet. Okay, now I'm going to go down into the water here and basically just run it out from there. Or at least that's my thought process. So let's do this. Let's figure this out. I'm going to need this guy. There we go. Okay, and let's rope ourselves in here. Boom, boom. Perfect. Nailed it. It's super dark. I'm sure of it. I think I have some torches. I do not. I have the illuminator. We can use that. There we go. Okay, good. Good. So now, if I'm not mistaken, it should be a straight shot over, almost, to our system. Beautiful. Okay, good. We'll go right here. That's fine. Okay, awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, so I can run this cabling like so. And that guy can come out. That got auto-placed. That's good. And voila. We can break into this and do the same thing. And I'm going to run this up just above the water here. There we go. Awesome. Okay. So that should be pretty good. Now from here, I'm going to place the advanced connector. Right like so. And we'll call this ET solar panel. Okay. Pretty straightforward. But that is where our controller is going to go. Right? I hope that this is making all kinds of sense to y'all. Okay. Boom. Boom. Okay. There we go. So there we go. We got our controller like that. And basically with the assembler, we can kind of sort of just click on the controller here and assemble it accordingly. So it's going to place down all the blocks that we had, all the stuff that we just built, you name it, and we're going to get this nice little solar panel. Very good. I do not want you anymore. Thank you. Okay, so it is not outputting anything at this point in time. It's the middle of the night, right? But let's go configure it first and see what we can do. Okay, where is it normally in the list? Right there. Okay, so this is going to export power, right, on that. Okay, and we're going to have it as much as possible. Very good, very good. So let's head on over to our solar panel and just see. 549. Is that really all we're doing? Wow. I'm a little shocked, to be honest, that it's only 549 RF per tick. I mean, it's double these, but these are way easier to make. Way easier. Kind of underwhelming. Not gonna lie. Little underwhelmed. Well, that is what it is, I guess. You know, one of those things. We built it. It might not last long. We might literally, we might be tearing that down and replacing it with the old Voidor, because I don't know if it's even worth our time to kind of be wasting like this. So, yeah, that'll be up for me to decide, basically. That's so underwhelming. Like, it would have been nice to at least rivaled the gas burning gens, you know? You know what I mean? Like, a little bit. Like, those are producing like 12 or something. This guy's producing 549. I mean, I get that it's passive and everything, but the amount that thing just cost me, it's a lot of Benjamins. So, yeah. Anyways, just one of those things. You don't really know until you see it, right? So, yeah. Either way, we should be getting more and more power on our systems overall. And our power situation's pretty darn good. I'm not going to lie. It's really good. We have no issues whatsoever going on there. I guess the next problem comes where we can upgrade some of this stuff a little bit more and keep on pushing that envelope a little bit. So, yeah. Anyways, I think that's going to be it for today. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good there. Pulverized coal is maxed out. Good to know. Yeah, that's going to be it for today. I've spent a lot of resources getting that thing up and running. You think about the amount that we just invested in that, not worth, to say the least. But that's okay. You live, you learn, right? We learn together. Okay, good. Good, good. I got to make a chest for signalum and stuff like that, but yeah. And recuperate our tin a little bit. All right. That's going to be it for me. Thank you all so much. I really do appreciate everyone watching, even though we do crazy things like that, and there's, yeah, no benefit, or barely a benefit. Do I really need, you know what? I'm going to keep all that pulverized coal. I'm crazy. Crazy. Bye-bye.